What up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to talk about my newfound hate on Instagram. Christy, you there?
I'm here. How are you, Nino?
I'm good, sis. We're just going at it in the comments. If y'all don't follow me on Instagram, y'all, please do so. I'm not going to lie. I've been kind of discouraged and let down by Instagram, by the algorithm, but censorship. You know what I'm saying? I really don't mess with Instagram that much no more. I'm more on Facebook, YouTube, and Rumble more now. But the point is, y'all, if y'all get a chance, follow me and Christy on Instagram. It is wild. I honestly believe, sis, that if I wasn't so restricted, I would have blew up on Instagram a long time ago. But there is proof that they do shadow ban and restrict content on Instagram, especially ours. Sis, I guess I'll explain it real quick, sis. What happened to me is I get up in the last night, and I told you, right, sis? Somebody shared me. Right, sis? Like we know, y'all, how the algorithm has a system works. I said, Christy, somebody share me because I'm getting a bunch of, low life cholo gangbangers, hating on me. That's just the honest truth. That's what I seen, on my feed. And I started looking around, Christy, and I texted you last night, right? And I don't know if you caught it, but I caught on where they did it. Shout out the food community. That's my people, right? And I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to, give up too much info because, when you deal with Nino America, a lot of people will hate you due to the affiliation. We'll talk about that video later about, ops that we have that we thought were friends all along. Christy, but I digress, y'all. The story is, I found out last night they shared me on the food community. Christy, your thoughts real quick before we watch the video and a little bit more stuff on in my defense. Go ahead.
So I can always know whenever somebody big has shared you because I get the same feedback that you get. It's like Christy and Nino are a package deal. Let's hate them both. And, the thing is I am going to disagree with you a little bit, though. There were the typical cholos in there. There were the typical, Mexican lovers, Mexico is my country.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm from Mexico. I don't care that I'm in the United States. Mexico's, what I'm going to stand for. But you got a lot of support also, Nino.
Okay.
So I saw a lot of different people in there saying what he's saying is right. I didn't agree with part of it, but most of it was good and most of it was right. But you're not wrong about the hate. We get quite a bit of that, but it's because people can't handle a hard message.
Amen. And ladies and gentlemen, if you get a chance, check us out on Instagram. I'll kid you not, y'all. I'm trying to, how you say, sis? I'm not trying to float my own boat here, but I think we got some of the best lives. We just got off a crazy live earlier. I'm not afraid to camp somebody up that doesn't like me or has an opposing view. We had a legendary live, and I don't save it on Instagram because they could flag you for the content, but check us out on Instagram. That's all I got to say about that, ladies and gentlemen. And with this, I'm going to play this video. What happened here, I dropped this video about 2 weeks ago about Yahritza. It did okay on all the platforms besides TikTok. It went pretty viral. And Christy's right. You'll see in the comments, I'm getting a bunch of hate, but then you will see in there a glimmer of hope of people saying, man, he's right. And to be honest, I'm not trying to sit here and please people, but I'm telling you, when I see them, basically relate or agree, I'm like, go ahead, sis, go ahead. I'm like, that's cool.
Go ahead. You are not a people pleaser. Like if that's what people want Nino America to be, that is not Nino America.
I am not.
You are gonna call it out like it is. I believe that you put thought into what you say and all of that, and some people just cannot handle real, and those people that can't, they can respond back with their hateful comments, but it doesn't change the way that you think.
Yeah, and that's just the way I am. I'm not gonna change my approach, my content for nothing. To be honest, even my wife said it. Like maybe you did piss off the Mexicans pretty bad. You probably could have been bigger on social media, and it's probably true, whatever. But it is what it is. I may never blow up on social media, but then again, I just might. And we got a plan, and we're not giving up. So we are, striving to give the best content, entertaining and thought-provoking content possible, right? I digress. Point is, here's the video. I shared this on TikTok. It did very good over there. I got a lot of support, more than hate, but I'm going to play it right now. Now, this is not the full video. Full community just clipped it. It's probably like an 8-minute video that I did. And again, it's on the YouTube. I'll pin it here in the comments. And it's even on the TikTok. But basically me stating, telling Yahritza, this Mexican singer, this young girl it's an American, that she had a disdain about Mexico, or she talked bad about Mexico, that she didn't like being there. I was a kid, Christy. I didn't like going to Mexico. If I could die, I'm a happy man. I got proof right here, a video footage of Juarez. I don't know who wants to go over there and live or stay for a couple of days. Not me. But the point is, Yahritza's a big time TikToker, and they were just ravaging her in the comments. She doesn't apologize many times on TikTok to all her so-called fans that just chewed her up now and hate her now for her. You know, she was basically making videos saying that she didn't like going to Mexico. She didn't like the food. She's an Americanized or American, child, young girl that loves America, but basically said that she didn't like being in Mexico. There's a lot of people that are like that, okay? And like I said, I could die happy man if I never set foot in Mexico. So anyways, go ahead.
After this video, I wanna make 2 points. I want to make a point of my experience whenever I was a child going over into Mexico.
Okay.
And I want to talk about a key point that you said in that video that really touched my heart. And I'll let you play the video first, and then I'll get into those points.
Okay. Here's a video, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get right to it. Turned against her so quick. I just saw a clip on Food Community of her crying, giving another apology. Stop apologizing. The video, she's not being disrespectful. But again, the Bible says people will be easily offended in the last days, and that's exactly what they are. A bunch of lame, easily offended people in the comments talking ish about the young girl. She's a kid. I mean, she's talking about a story about they gave her a Coke and it came in a bag, and she didn't even know how to drink the Coke in the bag. I wouldn't know how to drink a Coke in a bag, okay? For some reason, they give you a Coke in a bag and you can't get a glass bottle in Mexico. I don't know. I don't care. But there they are making TikToks. I'm going to show my kids so when they go, they're not going to be embarrassed. Who gives a flip? My kids are American. My kids don't speak Spanish. And I'm going to stand up and say this to all the haters. You know what? Hey, I'm an American like a lot of us. And we don't speak Spanish. And we don't care to. I don't care to speak Spanish. Actually, in my house, I don't allow Spanish to be spoken in my house. You going to cancel me for that too? My house, my rules. And what? Yep. I don't care about Mexico. No disrespect to them, the people, the land. Hey, God bless them. But we live in America. I speak English. And I'll never back down or apologize for that simple fact. You're an American, you're a patriot, you got grit. Act like it. Hey, real quick, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you really hear it that good because, the audio on, I don't know. Anyways,
it was really good on my end.
Yeah, the video's down here. You can listen to it. Basically, just me stating, how it is. Okay. And I don't know if it's because I'm a Texan and Mexico, Texas beef. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just know that I love my country. And like I said, I don't give a flip about Mexico. God bless the people, whatever. That's just either way, Christy. That's my point of view. That's my opinion. And people get mad. This is what they really got mad about, because a lot of people sit there and said, Nino, I agree with him the whole time until he started talking about Spanish. But they said, that's his house. Amen. In my house, we speak English. And not that I sit there and just shun Spanish. I'm a Spanish hater. But hey, I live in America. Now, Spanish is not the official language of America. There's not an official language. But I run into people out here, truckers, right, that are citizens here. They're hauling oil. And I tell them all the time, you want to come up in America, speak English. That's the language of, the merchants here, the business. And you can sit there and say, yeah, we speak this and that and the third. Yeah, I understand that. But as an American citizen with brown skin and caquita brown eyes, whatever you want to say, I know that it prospers somebody to speak English, especially if you're from another country. It's better to speak English. You will come up in life. And I know people are going to sit there and say, oh, Nino, it's good to show your kids different languages. That's cool. Show your kids. Again, but Nino, my house, my rules. Go ahead.
Haven't I heard that if you go over to Mexico and you don't know Spanish, that they're very disparaging towards Americans that can't speak Spanish?
Christy, that happens in America. I go to Walmart. My wife, we hate to even ask for help in Walmart, because you ask a little Hispanic looking lady for help and they'll tell you, no habla inglés or whatever. And we're like, damn. And then they give you a dirty look. It's not a secret, ladies and gentlemen. There is a rift between people like me and Mexican citizens from Mexico. Okay. I'm not saying with all, but we all know this. Okay. I don't know if I'm not going to say beef or drama, but some of them don't like us and some of us don't like them. Hey, what can I say? So again, there is, I want to say tension, but it's just like I said, they look down on us for not speaking Spanish. They call me a no sabo kid or whatever, and I could care less. Go ahead.
I just don't understand though. I don't understand that we have all these illegal immigrants crossing the border and they say that they want to come here for a better life for all of this and then get over here and bash America. It makes no sense to me. Like I don't think I will ever understand the lifestyle. I could go into all these Spanish that support SPM and love his music more than they love the wholesomeness of a child and all of
Oh,
this.
they
It
love
just doesn't
SPM.
make it makes no sense. That pride makes no sense to me. And the only thing I can ever refer it back to is human flesh pride that the Bible talks about. But the one thing that I loved and that you have said so many times in all of your videos is that you don't curse the people of Mexico. You don't wish bad on the people of Mexico.
Nope.
None of those things. You live your life in America where you are American born and raised,
Hello.
and they want to give you hate because you love your American ways. It makes no sense to me. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever understand the pride.
And
I'll
they
never
tell
get it.
and they tell me that I'm a traitor. I'm a coconut. They call me every name in the book. But like Chrissy said in another video alive when she was defending me, that I'm gonna post later. We run with it. You call me these names, I'm gonna run with it. Take that power from you because sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me, Holmes. So with that, I'm gonna show y'all real quick because we could touch on this all day. They tell me go to Mexico and say what I'm saying. I said, hell no, I won't go. I don't want to go to Mexico. Check out this video of a guy on TikTok that piqued my interest. This guy went viral on TikTok. He made a video saying that he should listen to his parents. Now he's stuck in Mexico. He don't speak no Spanish, and he's making $20 a day. I guess this guy somehow got deported, got in trouble, like a lot of people that are here in America, then and they get deported back to Mexico. He made a TikTok page, and it's pretty depressing, his whole page, because he's stuck in Mexico. He posted a video. I shared it, and I said, hey, y'all tell me to go to Mexico. I don't want to go to Mexico for what? I could, like I said, I don't even want to go, and I probably will never go. But let's watch this video of this gentleman that's stuck in Mexico, and tell me if you would like to go over there. Check it out. So again, this is the guy. I'm gonna mute it because it's just a song, and I don't want to get no copyright infringement. But basically, this guy is stuck in Juarez, and you can just look at his face. Christy, I was laying on the couch, getting all the blowback and the hate from all these people threatening me for my opinion, but I'm on the couch reading a big old book. I love to read. I got my bulldog, all my dogs, Kodak and my poodle, laying on the couch, lounging a dog's life. And my beautiful wife is there in her autumn blanket. You know, she's what do you call them? A pumpkin spice girl. She loves fall. She's a fall girl, watching Gilmore Girls or whatever. And I'm just kicking back in my beautiful living room. You know, I'm not rich, but, you know, we live a luxurious life in America. I have a toilet and a fridge. My kids are healthy. Praise God. But I'm just sitting there, sis, and thinking in my head, watching this video of this gentleman. I'm like, man, I got it made. I'm kicking back on the couch with my feet up, reading a book with the AC. I got a, ice machine, ice maker. I'm just thinking about all the things I'm blessed with. And of course, who cares about material things? But let's be honest, we live a life of luxury, like I just said. I'm just grateful to be alive. I'm in the bonus, I always say. But the point is, I'm laid back on the couch. My wife is there watching the 75-inch, Samsung. And I'm like, man, I got it made in life. Like a lot of us do. Let's quit complaining about this stuff. I say that to say this. Look at this guy, where he's at. They tell me to go to Mexico. I don't want to go. Let's watch it. Check it out. Look at his face. And it says the lights went out where I stay, so I came downtown to charge my phone. Was walking around with a trash bag, so I had to get a backpack. Okay, so he's at a bar drinking a Tecate, and he has a trash bag. Check this out. Y'all will continue with this TikTok. Got the backpack, but got kidnapped by the cartel. Because of how I look. That's what he said. That's what I said. They tell me to go to Cali. I'm like, I don't want to go to Cali. They're going to mistake me for somebody's cousin and probably shoot me. Same thing if I go to Mexico. They're probably going to look at me and say, hey, so he's something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not stupid the way I look.
They're going to say, I saw you on Instagram.
You're yeah, right?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, though, I'm not stupid. But they mistaked him for a cartel member with all the tattoos. And then they kidnapped him for an hour. And then look what he does. He's walking. Saw a house on fire on my way home.
Mm.
And that's a TikTok. It's simple but very powerful. I don't want to live in Mexico. I don't give a flip about Mexico. I'll restate it right now. I love my country. And with that, Christy, I shared this because I got a bunch of newfound followers, right? And I went ahead and said, hey, follow me on my other page. You know, I took advantage of the moment, whatever. Went viral again, like always. And I went ahead and posted, let me see if I can get over here. Sorry, y'all. Let's see. Boom, I'm King No Pa, because the first thing they do is call me Cactus Face. Basically, this is a derogatory term they use for people like me that don't speak Spanish and they think I'm whitewashed. They call me a cara de nopal. I didn't know this, Christy, but what this means is that I look so Mexican, right, that I have a cactus on my forehead. The cactus, I believe, comes from the Mexico flag. There's a cactus and an eagle and a snake. Whatever, don't care about that flag either.
Well, we love the eagle.
Yeah, I love the eagle. Let's go. But I'm just saying that's what they call me, and I say I'm King Nopal. So hate on me all you want. And then I really got them mad, right? I got death threats and everything. I hit them with this one. I'm not a Mexican. I'm not a Hispanic. I'm not a Latino or Latinx. I'm just an American. Simple and plain. That got a lot of love. And then I'll hit them with one more, and I'll give Chrissy the floor to tell her story. But check this one out, ladies and gentlemen. This is my other post that I made, and this one really made them mad. If I can get over here. Sorry about that. Boom, right here. It's okay to be white. This got over, what is that, Chrissy? 600-700 likes.
Mm-hmm.
Because let's be honest, y'all. What about the white man?
That's what I was getting ready to get into, Nino.
Go ahead.
There has never been one time in my life ever that a white person has come to me and said, where are you from? Are you from Germany? Where are your roots from? Are you from Germany? Are you from Scotland? Are you from Ireland? Are you
like go back to Ireland, right? Or be proud of it.
Right. I have
Christy.
never one time in my life been asked something like that.
And real quick, Christy, that's a good point that we're going to lead into on the Rumble video, probably on YouTube too. But how come minorities are the only ones that put their criminals on a pedestal, i.e. George Floyd? But we'll talk about that on the Rumble video. But go ahead, Christy, you got anything? Did you want to add to that too? Go ahead.
Yeah, so whenever I was growing up, we talked about having a blessed life and all that. I came from a pretty well-to-do family. We took family vacations every year. And I'll never forget, we went to California and we spent 2 weeks there and saw beautiful things. California, regardless of the degeneracy that goes on there, is a beautiful state. We went and saw the sequoia trees and went through the national parks and all of that. And my parents decided that they wanted to go buy gold and buy some Mexican blankets and some Mexican products from right across the border. So why did we go to Tijuana? I remember, I will never forget it. I was 12 years old. We got there, Nino, and I literally almost had PTSD until I was, I don't know how old, about the things that I saw there. Wow. These kids sitting out on the street selling plastic, like if you go to a hotel and the plastic Best Western cups. Best Western was a really nice hotel back then. And they were selling those, and these kids looking like they were absolutely just famished. Moms running up to us begging, please just buy my child something to eat. And I made my mind up then. I don't care about Cancun. I don't care about Cozumel. Yep. I never, ever, ever want to have to go through and see people that are suffering in a country like they're suffering over there. But with that being said, that's the reason I think I get so angry that you have these people that are crossing the border because they want a better life, but then get over here and bash the life that America's trying to give them.
Amen. And we can go on a whole tangent with that, ladies and gentlemen. But Christy, what I want to say is this, sis, is very interesting, right? Right? You're white. I'm white. No, you're white. I'm brown. But it's kind of funny because that's what happened to me too, sis. I went to Mexico with my parents one time and I saw people begging on the side of the street. And you can say, oh, you're incompassionate, whatever. I don't know. How come Christy saw the same thing I saw and had the same feeling? I saw something I never seen in America. Now you see it in, Philadelphia and Skid Row. But going to Mexico and seeing this as a kid, it kind of traumatized me. Where I don't never want to go back there. I seen the same thing, sis. Kids and women begging in the street, and it was so jarring. Right when we crossed the border. Go ahead.
The difference, though, is in Philadelphia and things like that. I'm not saying that people don't come up on hard times and that there's not reasons. We've got homeless veterans, we've got people that have mental illness. I'm not saying that there's not reasons that people are homeless. I'm just saying that the able-bodied homeless that are out on Skid Row, that are in Kensington, where Philly conservative is out, doing his boot work every day and all that. Amen. Is completely different from a country that these mamas don't know how they're feeding their children. That it's a complete, it's degenerate here in America, where these people were literally like begging just to feed their children. And I never want to see that again. You and I've said it a million times, come across the border, just do it legally, feed your children, take care of your children, do whatever you have to do to take care of your children, just do it the legal way. But I will never, ever, ever in my life go back to Mexico.
Same here. And I'm not saying you're racist. I'm not mad at you. I feel the same sentiment. And a lot of people said the same thing. And let's be honest, y'all, the homeless people in America, how come most of them are obese? They ain't hurting that bad. And that's a whole other video, which we might drop on Rumble to really dig into the subject. But y'all, an able-bodied person should work the way that we got to work. But that's a whole nother topic, whole nother subject video. We'll talk about that one later. But with that, y'all, we just wanted to come on here and let's get back to my main page and touch on me going viral and getting death threats and threats of violence. And hey, I got them documented. Do what you want, say what you want. But hey, I'm not a criminal. I'm not a gangster, nothing like that. I'm a businessman. I'm a taxpayer. Keep threatening me. I will send your threats to the FBI. I have them on speed dial or in my email system. So keep playing with your boy. At that point, who cares, right? But go ahead, sis.
I gotta make this disclaimer. They don't want to cross those tracks. I'm just making that disclaimer. Yep. Don't cross those tracks.
I ain't gonna lie. I just seen someone just came out the pen and they just showed up on my doorstep. But I digress at that. So, anyways, my people love me. That's all I got to say. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, let us know what you think in the comments, y'all, about Mexico. Do you like going? I don't want to go. I will never go. I could die happy man not going. And check us out on Instagram, all the platforms. You're an American. You're a patriot. You got grit. Act like it. We're out.